To graph linear inequalities or systems of linear inequalities on the Inspire calculator, start from the home page and add a graph document, and then press the delete key to delete the equal sign, which will then bring up a pop-up menu from which you can choose the inequality symbol that you need. So for our first example, we need the less than symbol, which is the second option. And then go ahead and type in the right-hand side, which is 2x plus 1, and press enter. Now, when students initially graph, regardless of the inequality symbol they use, the line initially looks as though it's solid. But if they hover over it with their mouse, then they can see that it actually is a dashed line. Students can also use their mouse to get to where the graph is highlighted, and then perform a right click, which on a graphing calculator is by pressing Control Menu. And they've got a couple of options here. If they go down to choice 3, which is attributes, they can choose to make the line weight heavier so that they can see it more clearly. So pressing the right arrow will change it to a medium. Pressing the right arrow again will make it a thick line, so that way it's a little bit easier to see that that is in fact a dashed line. And then just press enter, and the line will stay thick. Also, if the graph is selected and they do a right click, which is Control Menu, they can choose to change the color as well. So by arrowing down to the color and pressing enter, they can change both the line color and the fill color. So if we wanted to change our fill color in this case and press enter, then they can choose one of the options that they see on the screen. That will actually be helpful more with graphing systems of inequalities rather than just inequalities. Okay, so to graph a system, let's go ahead and add a second graph page by going to the home menu and selecting the graph again. And we're going to delete the equal sign, and for our system, the first symbol we need is the greater than or equal to, which is choice 5. And I'll go ahead and finish that one off with the 3x plus 4. I'll use my down arrow key to get to the next function, and I will again press delete. This time I need just the greater than, which is option 4, and then I've got 1/2 x minus 3. So again, students can use their mouse to select one of the lines and press Control Menu, and they can change the attribute to make the line weight thicker so they can see more easily what type of line it is. They can also do Control Menu and change the color as well. So if we want the color to look different, let's change the fill color to something that's a little bit easier to see the difference between the two sections. Now it's a little bit easier to see where those two colors overlap when the colors are a little bit different. So again, clicking on that line will make sure that they can see whether it's dashed or solid.